Hey guys, what's going on? What's going on, everyone? Welcome to another live session with Stock Sniper Trading. My name is Dave, my partner is Ron, and guys, we're excited to have a good day today. Yesterday was really nice. Obviously, today is a different day, but first things first, guys, make sure to check in the description box. We're not financial advisors, okay? We're here to provide free technical and fundamental analysis. All right, so any trades are taken upon you. My suggestion is don't over leverage, don't. Try to YOLO accounts. It doesn't work like that. Practice proper risk management, and I think you'll be good to go. All right, guys. Right now, you can see we just have the DXY on the 5 minute. It's made a nice little bounce from the bottom at 96.3, and then it's had an overall continuation here. Made another bounce, and you can see it's walking up. All right. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna head over to gold. All right, and this is gold in the 5 minutes. Guys, I sent out an area right around here that I was looking to buy, and it actually ran for about 15-20 pips depending on where you got in and got out. So now we're just going to monitor this, but this is only the 5 minute. Okay, so we need to go to the daily. All right, we need to reset, erase, and then I'm going to get down to doing a top down. Okay, so guys, very obvious, we're in clear selling pressure on the daily. The last 4 days, this is the current candle we're on. We have a lot of selling pressure here, coming right back down to where we're hovering at, which is 1797. All right, they're pushing it right around that 200. They have pushed through it. Okay, so now we're looking at maybe finding some support, a nice little area. You can see where previous hold up was happening. All right, before maybe making an overall bigger move, leading into around 8 a.m., 8:30, around that time. Okay, so what I'm looking for is something like this. Okay, I'm gonna get the bottom wick. And we're going to start doing our top down. Okay, so you can see that if to make it bullish, guys, we got to have a nice little bounce here, and then we'd have to fill this massive bearish candle. That thing goes from 1804 all the way to 1846, so 40 pips. Okay, sorry, a $40 move. All right, so 400 pips. Okay, nice massive sell-off. And now we're having the continuation, but it looks like they're getting some hold up here, and it's just because of the previous structure. So the top wick is what I'm looking at grabbing right here. I'm going to make this yellow. All right, and that's all I'm really going to grab for now. We're going to wait till we break down this daily candle to some 4 hour and some hourly. Okay, so dropping it now down to the 4 hour. All right, you can see clear as day. Make sure to tighten it up. That this is a nice area where they're finding some support, and it's just because of the previous structure. All right, so let's dive in a little bit. Actually going to erase this and draw a bit of a zone here. All right, if you don't want to do this, that's totally fine. Only reason why I'm doing this is because that's where selling pressure has had its continuation. So a lot of people might have their pending orders there in terms of a short-term supply zone. All right, so let me just put this up here. Top wick. All right, and if we break, we're looking at coming somewhere down here in the hourly. All right, so now this is what we're looking at. And guys, if you have any questions, I'll get to them, but I just want to make sure we get a top down done. All right, so we have key areas of support and resistance that we're looking to work with. Okay, and you can see they're getting some resistance at around 1797.5. Okay, 1797.5. Nice area of support. You can see they pushed it down. Okay, found some support here. Then they tried pushing it up, holding resistance from overall previous selling pressure, and then you had your continuation, a nice bearish engulfing candlestick. Okay, so let's watch and see how price is actually going to close before making its overall next moves. Okay, because there's still 23 minutes on this hourly candle. All right, so still plenty of time, and that'll be leading into the 8 a.m. All right.
What was the entry point?
second, guys.
Cannot hear you. Can you hear me now? I was asking about the entry point. No, I mean like it's not gonna answer you.
Guys, do you guys mind just stop talking? I'm trying to mute you guys. I'm not trying to be rude, and I've muted you all. So, guys, sorry on YouTube. We're just having some members trying to unmute themselves and stuff like that while I'm doing a top down. So, okay, guys. So you can see clear as day that it's a nice area of resistance. Okay, we have that 1797.5, exactly like I was mentioning. Tried to push up, and it closed back down multiple times below here, and then it acted as resistance. Okay, so let's keep this in mind when we're looking at doing our probably our 15-minute, which I'm going to head down there now. But before I do that, just within 1 second, I want to see this zone right over here. Okay, so you can see, look at all the bottom wicks here. They tried to sell it off, a lot of wick being held. Okay, and then finally buyers took control right around that 1790. All right, 1790. So let's reset. There we go. And I am going to change this to baby blue. Okay, baby blue, guys, is under our support and resistance. Okay, so the yellow lines you're going to see, it's going to be daily all the way down to your hourly. Okay, and then since then and below, we're going to use baby blue. All right, so we see 30 minutes. Let's drop it now down to the 15. Okay, so clear resistance right here forming at 1797.5. Excellent. All right, and now we're looking at possibly finding some support. You can see the bottom wick, sorry, the top wick right here. They're trying to break it, but they're holding. That's at 1796, almost a key number. So we're looking at trapping this until we get to the 5-minute. All right, so let's grab this right here, 1796, and you can see it's trapped right now. Okay, now we're going to drop it down to the 10-minute, tighten everything up. Okay, let's move it over. We're making its next big move. All right. So guys, here's that new 10-minute candle. This is perfect. It opened up exactly at 740, and now you can see it opened up bearish here. It's starting to test that 1796. It's almost broken it. It's 0.04 of a pipette. Okay, so now let's check out the 5-minute, and this is what we're working with. Okay, you can see if it sells off here, guys, it's coming. The next key area of support is 1795.37, and then if it starts to break there, you can see it's going to start coming down and testing this 1794. All right, overall trend on gold is bearish. Okay, overall trend on gold is bearish. You can see from the top down we did the last 4 to 5 candles in terms of the daily have been huge sell-off pressure. Okay, one second, guys. Okay, so guys, look, about 3 minutes and 48 seconds left. All right, before we make our overall next moves. Okay, so let's watch and see what's going to happen here. This is on the 5-minute. You can see it's a nice trapped area right here. Okay, from overall selling pressure, if we continue to sell, then we're looking to probably get to even that demand, 1792. Okay, so let's watch. Okay, so we're starting to break. Okay, and then we have the nice other area, guys, that we're going through. Remember, we talked about that 1795.4 area. It's just the bottom of this wick right here. Okay, price may come down, retrace, find some support here before making its overall bigger move. But what we want to do now is we want to throw in our 9 moving average. Okay, this is the 9 exponential moving average. You can see that they're just starting to cross below this. Okay, but we got to wait and see where we're at in terms of RSI. Okay, so the reason why we use this, if it's in buying territory, it's generally above 50%. If it's in selling territory, it's generally below 50%. So we make this right now a 50 point, 50%. All right. And you can see how we've been trading before, how this does come into play and how it can be used. Okay, we're not going to focus too much on that, but it's definitely helpful to determine where you're at in terms of market structure. Okay, so if price is going to continue to make lower lows and lower highs, all right, I'm looking right here for an overall neckline break. Okay, now remember it's 7:42. Okay, so a lot of the times at 8 a.m. we have nice moves. Okay, the new hourly candle open, and then now we're all at 8:30. Okay, so let's just watch, be patient. I'm going to head over and chart GBP USD as well, and then we're going to wait to see what kind of moves GU is going to present. Okay, so I'm going to set an alarm right here. All right, I'm going to set one right here. Okay, there's your break. You can see it's starting to break below that 200. Sorry, below the 9, and starting to sell off. Okay, it's starting to fulfill this bullish candlestick. Okay, this is bouncing out of support right here. So my apologies on that. It should be neutral. Okay, neutral area. So remember we talked about this. As soon as it broke below the 9, coming to find its next area of support. Okay, overall it's bearish. So let's make some key points here. Okay, okay, so key points. Gold is bearish on the daily. That's why you're getting a short-term pullback. All right, 10-15 pips is the goal. Do not over leverage and practice proper risk management. Okay, key thing. Remember the times, guys. 7:45 had nice moves here, breaking at around 7. Like I said, 7:40 it broke through. 7:40, sorry, 7:35, 7:40, and now we're looking at either the continuation to fill this bottom wick for the 7:45 candle. All right, leading into, like I mentioned, the hourly. So what we're looking for, I'm gonna just gather this right here. Okay, I'm gonna add an alert right there. I want to see how far we're gonna go. Perfect, 4 minutes. So we're gonna head over and we're gonna chart GBP USD. Okay, continuous selling pressure. Okay, remove everything, go from the top down. Look at GU, guys, continuing its overall selling pressure. We have a 3-bar play forming on the daily. All right, you can see that we're starting to break the overall support right here, which was once forming at 33538. All right, where can we go? We're looking at, you can see the price line on the daily. Next target we have is the bottom of these wicks right here. All right, so we're going to make this yellow. Okay, and then we have nice support. Let me see the pip point from here to there, 30 pips. Okay, on the daily. All right, guys, you see how we gathered some target areas. Okay, so price, if it's going to continue its bearish point, all right, these are the key areas. You can see it's right around the low, 1.33000. All right, if it's going to start finding some support, you can see, guys, that it's not oversold or overbought on the daily. All right, which is why you're getting your continuations. Okay, so what we want to do is gather the top wick. I'm going to actually take off my moving average here for a second. There we go. And then finally we have our supply. red. Okay. Now we see how we have a gap here, guys, from higher time frame. Now what we want to do is want to head up to the 4 hour. Okay, see how it broke support there. Now I want to see, and this is the key thing, guys. If you can't find anything, look to your left. All right, looking to your left is very, very good. Helps you with key areas that prices have been in previous time. Okay, so we're looking at December 14th, 2020 right now. We're low, guys. I'm looking back far. Okay, this is on the 4 hour. Remember that. Okay. Okay, perfect. All right, now we're looking at the 1 hour. Make sure to tighten everything up here. Continuing to sell. Perfect. Okay. Looking at the overall bigger picture on the 4 hour. Sorry, on the hourly. Look at how far we are, guys. Look at how far we are. I have to scroll to the left pretty deep on the hourly. Okay, you can see that we come back. New candles have appeared because we went from 4 hour down to the hour. All right, we have one bounce here at a shoulder. Okay, for the continuation. Then if we drop, guys, this is the overall next target right here. Okay, so let's reset our chart. We have our zones, higher time frame. Okay, so 30-minute. You can see price, nice continued selling pressure. All right, tried to push up, rejected, held below the support, this resistance at 33618. Okay, it's very low right now, guys. It's very low. All right, so we still need to go back. I know this is going to frustrate some people, but you guys got to understand, because we have structure that we're going back to December, we need to always make sure that we're going back to try to find the overall bounce points. Okay, and you can see right here they bounced at December 22nd, 2020. Okay, we had a bullish engulfing candlestick coming to the support of 33392 around 95 area. All right, and then we had another support. Let's tighten this to the bottom of the wick. All right, then we have some support forming there. This is 30 minutes, so we need to make this baby blue. My apologies on that. And then we have key area right here for a bounce. Okay. Now we come back on GU, guys. You can see we have nice areas that if price breaks higher time frame, you're coming to 30-minute, right? So that we can look for maybe a TP if it continues to sell. And then we can watch in terms of the breakage to come to the next higher time frame support. All right, so let's watch and see what's going on with GU now. Let's drop it down to the 15-minute. All right, you can see that it's starting to find a nice little bounce. Huge bearish volume here, pushing back up, and now the overall selling off. So what I want to do now, guys, is add on the 9 moving average. Clear as day. You can see we're below, all right, the 200. Price tried to retrace, and then it rejected and continued. Okay, there's about 8 minutes left here. Okay, this is going to lead into, like I mentioned, the new hourly candle, 8 a.m. Okay, so it's on the 10-minute. You can see it's still continuing its overall bearish momentum. Okay, so 25 up to there. Guys, while I'm looking there, as you can see, that's where they had a nice little bounce at around 2110, November 22nd. Okay, and it's pretty much the consolidation area and acting as one support, and then it broke through and then it acted as resistance. Okay, so that's what I was looking for, but we're down here now. Okay, so I was looking to see if maybe there would be some kind of retracement showing. You can see how low we are in the RSI. All right, we haven't drawn our 50 yet, so we'll head over and do that now. 50 points. Remember we talked about bullish and bearish territory. Bearish territory, it's below the 50 point and it's continuing. But now it's dipped below the 30. Okay, so we just need to monitor this and see if we're going to start getting some bounces, maybe for a little retracement on GU. All right, there's not much news. Okay, we had news this morning. Okay, 4:30. Okay, we had news at 4:30. All right, so now we're leading into, like I said, the 9 and then the 9:45 news. Okay, so this will be 15 minutes post New York Stock Exchange. All right, so let's drop it now down to the 5. And what I'm looking for is to see if price is going to get down here, maybe making a double bottom for a continued bounce up. And what I mean by this is come down here, okay, maybe find some support and have its walk to the upside. Let me mark these white so you guys can see this. If it starts to break here, all right, we can see them clear as mental point. We're going to have some tests at a higher time frame. Remember, it's the low, guys, right here. You can see. So that's the low. Okay, we'll test the low, see if we're going to retest, and then if we're just going to continue in the bearish drop. Okay, so there's two different areas right here. You can see that with this massive bounce that happened, we have two opportunities. Two opportunities. Okay, so let's drop that to bearish. And we're going to show this as bullish. Okay. So remember, about 5 minutes until 8. So let's watch and see. We're going to add our alert, and then we're going to go look at gold. Okay. All right. And I just want to see right here. Okay, template visual order. Perfect. All right, so let's go check out gold, guys. One thing we should monitor right before we check that, let's look at the DXY. Okay, so you can see it started to make higher highs and higher lows. Higher high, higher low. Higher high, higher low. Higher high, higher low. And now it's getting some rejection here at the high. Looking to negate. Let's watch this right here. Okay, if it starts to break here, you can see the next area that it's going to head to. We're looking at a continuation right down to this support. Okay, you can see by the bounce right there. So let's watch and see. I'm going to make this neutral for now. Obviously the DXY can have all types of head fake movement. All right, that's if it starts to break these wicks. So I just want to take a look at DXY on the 15-minute for 1 second. Okay, perfect. And then we'll check out gold. Clear as day sell off. Let's go to the 5-minute. Okay, guys, this is nice. Okay, so see how they're putting it right at the similar area that they once made a nice bounce at? This is the neckline. We talked about this, okay? But they're putting it right around here at at about 5 minutes to 8, okay? So I would be waiting until 8 a.m. and then even continually watching at 8:30, all right? Okay, about 3 minutes. See how they had the price try to push it up? Once, twice, continuation. All right. So we know that there's pending orders sitting around here. Remember we talked right in here. That's what these are. Price came in, buyers took control, but the overall selling pressure continued. Okay, guys. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna look at trading gold, all right, and GU from around 8 until 9. I'm gonna monitor US 30 as well. members, this is what you guys get. All right, so this is going to be a good day, I think, for the Dow and for Nasdaq. I think we're going to watch probably both Nasdaq and US 30 leading into market open. All right. Okay, so 2 minutes left until that 8 a.m. Let's check with the 15-minute here. We want to monitor the 15-minute and the hourly. Okay, so check this out. Zone to zone, continuation. Then we have the hourly looking at. Okay, gold just tapped the sell. Look at this on the hourly, guys. Okay, you can see that gold is having nice continuation. All right, there is a little bit of divergence spotted here. You can see that it made a bottom and the RSI is starting to show uptrend. Okay, still hovering below the 30 point, and you can see that the price is actually still falling. Okay, so that's why you don't necessarily always need to use RSI in terms of entries and exits. It doesn't work like that. Okay, what you need to use that for is to show strength and where you're at in the market. Okay, so about 1:28 here. We'll monitor. Look at where it's getting held up, guys. Remember this wick over here? There you go. There's your continued sell. Okay, let it do its thing. They're dumping it, trying to dump it before the 8 a.m. candle. This is the neckline. Remember, that's why we have this drawn here. So we have a top, continuation. Price is still making lower highs and lower lows, continuation. All right, from 5 minutes all the way down, all the way into higher time frame. Okay, so here's the one. It's under 1 minute now. All right, it's 7:59. Okay, and there's about 50 seconds left. So this is why you're getting your dump. It's a double top, leading into potentially the 8 and 805 area. So we know that there's heavy buyers probably having pending orders in here. So let's wait and see if we're going to get a flip or if we're going to get a continuation. All right. Okay, so let it do its thing. If you guys caught the sell-off, that's huge. Overall trend. Remember that. That's why it's important to look for your overall trends. I can't see my chart yet right there, but your overall trend is bearish. Okay, here we have the new candle open, guys. Okay, this is the new hourly. All right, this is 8 a.m. Let this kind of fluctuate. It's going to have some retests here. This is a neckline. All right, so it's going to come back up, probably retest here, maybe have its overall continuation. Okay. Okay, gold is continuing. Guys, if it starts to break here, she's coming down. Okay, she's going to continue to fall. All right, but remember, it's still 8, just the first 5 minutes of the hourly candle. See, there we go, breaking higher time frame support. Now they got to hold below here. Okay, it has to hold for an overall down continuation. The break was around 1790.85. All right, and if it's going to continue, we have the overall target down here, and it's the long wick to the left, guys. On the 5 minute, I trapped this because of a long wick. Okay, if price starts to find some support and holding above 1790, all right, because remember, this is the first 5 minute, what we're looking at doing, definitely having a retracement and then coming to this area yet again for making its overall next move. This area right here, guys, is going to act as resistance. So price does fluctuate in reverse. This is going to be the key area, and right around here too, 1792.3, that is going to reverse. Okay, so just monitor this. Let's keep an eye on it. And we'll go from there. Okay, let's check out GU really quick. Okay, 801. Okay, so price made a bounce here, guys. You can see price made a bounce. Now trying to retrace back up. Okay, GU is looking good. It's following this pathway right here. Price did not break below. All right, finding nice support for the overall continuation. Okay, it's got to continue to break this wick right here. The overall structure where it's going to get rejected is right in this area. Okay, you can see that it's holding nice support at 33597 area. Okay, if it continues, that's the area that it's going to get resisted at probably the most. You can see it's already acting as resistance right now. Okay, so, and that's just because it's the first 5 minutes. So we'll let it play out. Members, check the chat. Okay, and we'll go flip back to gold. Okay, so finishing off this first 5 minute candle, you can see gold is still below that 1790.85. It is in buying territory. Remember, this is demand. Okay, so it's in buying. Where are we at? We're heavily starting to get oversold. Okay, starting to get oversold. So let's watch and see. Let's check it out on the 15 minute. Okay, about 11 minutes here. You can still see it's fading. If you guys took the sells even from up here, it's running about maybe 10 pips minus your spreading commission. Guys, what are your spreads and commissions like right now? What are your spreads and commissions like on gold? Okay, if they're too high, you might want to wait until, like I said, 805, 810 candles rather than the first hourly. Okay, a lot of times they push it up right around that hourly time. So what are your spreads, guys? What are your commissions like? Okay, we have 20 seconds left, guys. New candle, they're starting to fill the volume. You can see the top wick is becoming basically flat. Let's see how now this candle is going to start to open up. All right, wait for this one to close, new candle to open. Remember, we talked about the retest here, guys. Okay, so although price broke below 1790.85, you're going to need some kind of a retest. There's a 3-bar play. The 3-bar play is a very bearish pattern. Okay, but at some point, remember, we're in now demand, so that's why we got to watch and see if the buyers are going to continue or the sellers are going to the sellers are going to continue and the buyers are maybe going to take control here. Okay, there's about 4 minutes left. It just opened up. Okay, yes, if it drops here, guys, there's a big wick to your left. There's a very big wick to your left. All right, okay, about 4 minutes. Okay, let's check what our let's check what our 3-minute candles here, guys. 1 second. So where we broke, okay, pushed up, here's your retest. All right, this is the candle you want to watch for. Obviously, this is a 3 minute, so we're watching 5s, but sometimes it's nice to just drop down, see what price is doing. Okay, we have the selling pressure. You can see now they're starting to form some buying support right around that key mark, 1790.85. Okay, very key area. Very key area. So let's now wait and see if price is going to retrace with about 2 minutes left here. Okay, so now short-term pullbacks are coming in, guys. Okay, you can see the buyers on the 3 minute. Let's check on the 5. There we go. Okay, so remember, talked about this overall neckline right here. All right, this was the area that I mentioned is going to have a retestment, okay, a retracement most likely retest this area right here. Okay, if it starts to break to the upside, then we know that this is just your short-term head fake leading into buying power before having its overall continuation. All right, so let's look at GU now. There you go, guys. It followed the green path. Okay, so this was the area right here that you're looking at GU. Okay, if you had your stop loss, would have been right there. Overall continuation starting to form. If now you're looking at here, okay, if you miss that move, guys, if you miss the support formation, there's a bullish engulfing candlestick starting to push. Okay, so that's what we're looking at right now. We'll look at a secondary entry. That's overall TP. Okay, if now we're looking at a continuation, this is the next potential entry that we have forming here. Okay, let's watch and see. So a lot of people are actually up on GU. They followed the bullish pathway. Okay, so it's looking potentially really nice. Now let's watch the continuation starting to happen. I'm looking for overall target right at this resistance right there. And you can see it's just at the top wicks. Okay, so let's watch and see what the overall candles are going to do. Potential areas right here. You don't even need to have a stop loss there, guys. Like I said, you don't even need to have it there. You're going to have it maxed based on your account. Okay, so we're looking at 33676 as the next TP. This was overall continuation, bounce play, TP, and then the overall potentially second entry that's starting to form. All right, that's at around 33675 area. Okay, it'll be depending on this chart and depending on your chart what you're looking like. A lot of brokers are different, guys. Like everyone trading here, trading view is different, you know, than MetaTrader. MetaTrader is different than TradingView. TrendSpider is different than this. Tons of different charting platforms. I have no idea what you guys are using. Okay, so when I put this, it's in like the general area. So hopefully that makes a little sense to you guys. Let's watch, let's monitor. We'll go check out gold. Okay, so now I'm gonna set an alarm here. And we'll go monitor gold. Okay, 1 second, guys. Gold's dropping. Yep. 1 second here. DXY US 30, perfect. And we have gold. Okay, guys, so gold continued. Remember we talked about this, the overall retracement that it had. So the break right here in demand, this was the neckline, this was the top wick. That's why they tried to push it up, retraced, okay, and then it held below that 1790. Okay, 1790.8. You can see that's a big wick, guys. That's a head fake wick. Okay, let's see what they did on the 50. See how it got rejected right here. Started to sell off. Price tried to retrace. Just because we're below the 30 on the RSI doesn't mean anything. Okay, I still think eventually that price is going to retrace here, guys. But so if you were in those gold sells from like 1790.85, you're up maybe 10-15 pips depending on your spread and commission. Okay, you would have been in drawdown. Seriously, like you would have been, if you had of held that, you would have went down about 13 pips. Okay, so on a standard that's 130, you know, but it dropped. Now you have to expect some kind of wick fill. Okay, if they don't, guys, it's just because of the overall selling pressure here. Okay, so gold's a little bit iffy today. You can still see it's massively selling off, but how far will the trade actually go to before getting its next overall reversal? All right, that's what we need to watch. That's what we need to make sure of here. All right, so let's check out GU. GU is pretty good so far in terms of the continuation. Okay, guys, so it's continuing its momentum right here. Let's watch GU. There's GU, guys. Okay, so it's Okay, so 2 minutes and 30 seconds left. Let's watch. GU is moving a little nicer than gold. Okay. Okay, so the overall trade, guys, we're looking from here to here. Okay, and the overall momentum is bullish. Okay, you got to expect some kind of trace, and that's about a 10 pip trade. That's what we're looking for right here, about 10 pips. Okay, 33675, 33676 area. Okay, if you got in from down here, you're looking good. Okay, this is a secondary move though we're looking at. Okay, you can see that move is about 10 pips, maybe 12 pips, depending on your spread and commission. All right, so if you guys got it, let's watch and see. You guys should be in blue right now. Okay, I moved it over here just because I'm expecting some kind of retracement to happen for the overall continuation. But if you guys got in from over here, you're looking good. That's where we're having the overall service movement with the continuation. You can see how it's breaking above this wick. This was the wick area that I was looking at, and we're now trying to fill this nice tall wick here on the side. Okay, so if you got in, guys, anywhere around here, you're looking at probably 5 pips right now. Okay, it's looking pretty good. We have to expect some kind of pullback, all right? And I think it's going to be around this area right here. And why? Look at this consolidation structure. Okay, that's where a lot of it was actually a bear flag. Okay, not really, but it sold off. It had a sideways movement here, so it could be a flow of a pull, a flag, and then you have your continuation. Okay, so this is the area where we're most likely going to get some kind of maybe hold up, retracement, rejection, or consolidation move. Okay, so let's watch and see if this is actually going to hold true, if the price is maybe just going to break right through this, or its overall continuation. Okay, so guys, if you're holding from down here, okay, you guys are very good. This is a nice bullish engulfing candlestick, which led to the overall continuation. But if you just got in here, we're looking for the secondary movement. All right, it's up about 5 pips. I'm personally up 5 pips. I got in right here. Okay, I got in right here. So let's watch. There's about 10 seconds left here on this GU trade. All right, most likely you can see now it's approaching this tall wick right there. This candle's the next candle is going to open up, probably retrace down a little bit. Okay, sell off here. You can see it opened up bearish initially. Bulls took control. Watch for some kind of pullback here. So you might go in to draw down a little bit if you're up maybe 5 pips. You might go up a little bit, maybe 4. And it's just because of this overall area. Okay. All right, so remember we talked about this exact area. Okay, exact area, and it's just because you're looking to your left. All right, I'm actually just going to dull this down a little bit so you guys can see, so it's not taking over everything. Okay, so we'll flip back now, guys. Monitor GU. Rampton, if you don't mind monitoring GU for me, buddy. I really appreciate that in the group. Okay. There's gold holding its retest. Okay. So look at this. We have a engulfing candlestick, all right, pushing up, but look at the key area, guys. This is drawn here. Why are they holding it there? It's higher time frame resistance. All right, that's the only reason why. Okay, guys, so it's it's 8:15. Okay, we're coming up to our 8:30 candle. 8:30 on gold always has nice moves. Okay, it always has nice moves. So I don't always want to put on these charts, okay, because I told you yesterday, like they upset me. I don't want to say piss me off, but they do, because every time I go on it, they always show this thing, the close R to R, risk to reward. It takes away from me showing you guys, but the overall sell, the target that we had was coming down to around 1785. Okay, you can see that price is not making it down there. All right, let's watch and see right now. Price is now, with this bullish engulfing candlestick, it's retesting that 1790. Now the buyers are coming in. You can see with the bottom showing with my crosshair, they're trying to push it up. We're in a key area right now, guys. So if you guys got in from here, all right, and you didn't look at securing, you're now only maybe about up 3 to 5 pips. Okay, and you can see the buyers are coming in hot. Why? It's in key area where buyers are having their pending orders. Okay, having their pending orders. So let's monitor this. I'll keep this on here, guys. I have a feeling that because of this engulfing candlestick right here, that price may start to retrace a little bit higher, start to retest up in this overall neckline break. Okay, so let's watch, monitor. You can see that it's pushing up. Okay, and you guys can probably see the reason why I don't always like putting these things on there is simply because of all the charts that pop up. That's why I move it even closer, so you're not having too much in terms of noise when you're watching the chart. Okay, so monitor gold. Overall trend is bearish. Okay, remember we have our short-term pullbacks that do happen. This could be that, but we got to wait now and see about 8:30. So guys, if you missed this, okay, if you missed this trade in here, or you didn't take anything, or you just watched, that's okay, because 8:30 is probably the best time to watch even gold. Okay, yesterday, remember guys, we had a massive sell-off, massive sell-off. Okay, so let's check on GU for a second here. Okay, so if you check it out, I'm going to draw the break. Okay, that's the top wick of here, and it's also resistance. So price broke down. I'm trying to do this play by play. Broke down, tried to break higher. Okay, it was rejected. Sold off, held support. Tried to break higher again, was rejected. Okay, and then we had a nice little sell off here. Then we have our continuation. Price in this area, remember how it was going very bullish. Mentioned that we're looking for a consolidation structure, sideways movement trading. All right, you can see that it price now was resisted and it held support right at the previous structure breaks that was acting as resistance. Okay, so let's see now, monitor this and see if it's going to have its overall continuation. But why I'm showing you this, guys, is because when you're in trades and you're wondering about TPs, certain things like this, all right, looking at overall candlestick structure is important, but also areas of consolidation. Okay, so I think gold maybe have flipped a bit. Let's check it out. I think GU, guys, we have that new candle opening. You can see it's starting to sell off a bit. Okay, overall resistance is forming here. So ran about 5 pips. Okay, let's watch and see. I did mention that you're probably going to get some kind of drawdown there. And it's coming into 820. Let's look for an 830 candle for doing anything. Okay, I'm just going to move this here. So we'll watch and see. Keep the numbers there. I'm going to move this over just to clean up the charts a little bit, guys. I didn't have it over here, so please don't think that we're trying to claim something we did when we didn't do it. It's not how it is. I just want to clean up the charts. I want to make sure it's not as busy, okay? Because we'll look for overall trades on GU. I got out of that for about 5 pips, okay? If you need to see it, I'll send it to the FX group. I have no issues, okay? So there's your gold trade, okay? My members were checking that out for me when I was watching GU. So remember we talked about the overall push. Okay, price made a push. Remember we talked about this neckline. Do you see how it pushed right up here? Tried to retest there and it got pushed right back down. Now it's going towards this overall 9 EMA. Okay, the reason why I mentioned this as a retest area, all right, was because it was the overall neckline break. We had a double top form here. We had a top here, neckline here. This is where it broke. Okay, now price, you can see, tried to make a bullish movement, retested here, held rejection, and held below that 9. Now you can start to see, guys, that it's starting to have its continuation sell. Okay, so gold, if you're not liking it right now, don't worry about it. Gold will do you dirty if you don't understand it, and there's times where you just need to walk away from it. And there's times where you just need to monitor it and use smaller lots rather than normal, because the overall sell, it's still looking good. Okay, why is this still good? Well, we have to remember our structure. It's bearish on the daily. Okay, so short-term pullbacks will only go so far. All right, if it started to break above this neckline, then we would have had looking for a continuation for the bullish momentum. Okay, lot of wick right now. Okay, we're approaching 2 minutes. All right. Members, the US 30 thing is still hovering around BE. Okay, so I'm just going to update you. Okay. I want to see if gold is going to get a continuation. The overall continuation break we need is right here. And this is why I hate doing these charts sometimes. If gold breaks here, guys, it's going to continue to make lower highs and lower lows. All right. Nito, if you don't like it, buddy, then put your mic on you. If I got to drink something, I got to drink some, homie. That's the way it goes. Yeah, I know it is. That's because I got to speak into it, dude. Okay, look at the overall continuation. Instead of worrying about my mic, bro, you should be worrying about the trade. Okay, so look, guys, look at the sell-off continuation. There you go. Starting to break, make lower highs and lower lows. Look at this, guys. Look at that continuation. Five seconds, guys. Okay, so you had that big bearish continuation. Nice sell. All right, let's see now if we're going to get this retracement. Okay, always going to have some kind of a pullback here. This is the massive pull. Remember, we talked about 830 coming in. Okay, so guys, if you're in this, all right, make sure you're securing profits. It's coming to 830, so 830 does reverse. That thing is running about 43 pips. Okay. Okay, remember we talked about that. Okay, so here's your retracement, guys. Okay, remember we talked about this sell off. You're going to have some kind of bullish retracement. It's getting resisted here. Okay, now you have your push move. So guys, you ran about 40 pips to about maybe 20. All right, now you're negating it to about maybe 10, 15. So just be prepared, guys. Be prepared for that overall retracement push coming into 830. All right, let's watch. Let's check with GBP USD for 2 seconds here. Okay, there's your DXY. Remember we talked about this, the sell. There you go. There was your sell right there. Okay, nice call, breaking. That's why gold. I'm not too sure why gold had its move like that, but that's the overall DXY. Okay, guys, so GU, here's that retracement we talked about. All right, so GU went right back to break even. Okay, so guys, if you held GBP, let's monitor this right in here. Okay, let's monitor this right in here because you can see now all of the once resistance. Okay, it might act as support. So if you're in this, guys, and it breaks below this higher time frame support, then you look at exiting. If it holds anywhere in here and you're going in the drawdown, look for it to make its way up. Okay, it's coming in at 830, so you can have your overall continuations. All right. Okay, 2 minutes. There we go. Victoria, don't worry about Nito. He's the one. He's cool. He's cool. He always messages for free advice on Instagram and stuff like that. So it's cool. We're making him rich and he doesn't want to join the team. That's okay. I understand it. So don't worry about it. It's okay, guys. Okay, so under 2 minutes, you can see now gold. This is coming into 8:30, guys. About a minute and 50 seconds left. Okay, so I want to check out what we're looking like on the 15 minutes. Okay, interesting, guys. Interesting. So look at the 15-minute candle here. Okay, you can see that price has retraced. Okay, it made nice little selling pressure, volume in terms of the body. All right, and it also continued here. All right, price also tried to make it up, so it's indecision right now, guys. It's floating around, but it's also holding resistance around that 1790. All right, 1790.8. Here's your continuation, possibly around 1 minute. Members, watch watch the US 30 trade. Okay, watch the US 30 that I mentioned to you. Okay, so about a minute. Let's check out GU. Okay, so remember, we went in a little bit of drawdown. Okay, you would have had your nice, you would have been up about 5 pips. Now it's retraced. Okay, now you can see that it held support at that 133675. All right, which is this previous area right here. And let's see now if it's going to push through this overall consolidation structure. Okay, here we go, guys. Here's the 8:30. Okay, new candles opening. It's holding resistance here. Okay, so keep that in note. The price tried to retrace. You can see the overall consolidation structure. It held below. All right, that's why you're getting that bearish support. We had it to keep pushing up through here, breaking this wick. It didn't do that, so now we just got to watch and see, is price going to start to come back down and test these overall candles again? Okay, we're going to continue this, or we're going to watch this. All right, that's what we need to see. And I think it's going to come back down and test 33676, simply because of the rejection that it had right here. Okay, but expect some kind of a drawdown. All right, it's still looking bullish. You know, there's a nice 3-bar play here that we had. Just maybe some consolidation structure before its overall next move. Okay, okay, now let's check out gold. Okay, so gold now is making that retracement 8:30. Okay, let's see. Let's see now. All right, remember we talked about this. This was the area right here that is going to start to make push. There we go, guys. You can see it's now starting to hold resistance. Let's watch. Oh, sorry, wrong one. Okay. And guys, the thing is, all you can do is watch what price is doing. There we go. Okay, so this is on the hourly. Check out the hourly selling pressure. All right, if you don't think we're not going to get some sort of retracement happening, you can see with the RSI. Remember we talked about this, a little bit of divergence. Price is starting to make price right up here is starting to, you can see it's continuing bearish. The relative strength, it's still below the 50 point right here, but it's heavily oversold. We're at roughly the 18 mark. Okay, if you use this, you know what I mean, in terms of just seeing where you're at in structure, you know that it's heavily oversold. Okay, that's why you're getting these short-term pullbacks happen more frequently, more periodically now, because they know that a lot of the buyers are seeing this. They're having their pending orders ready to take place, and a lot of them are executing them, which is why you're seeing these retracements starting to happen more than not. Okay, So look at gold having its continuation sell. Okay, about 2 minutes left. Let's check out now our GU. I think it's retesting. I think gold is going to drop here, guys. Same thing right here. This is the key area. Let's see. Right here, if it breaks right here, guys, you're going to see it drop. All right, nice little continuation. If it holds, we can start to flip and maybe look for some buying opportunity here, okay? Okay. So let's check out GU. Okay, so retesting. Okay. Just going to erase this here, tidy this chart up a bit. Okay, we still have the selling pressure breaking down. So with GU, we want to see on the 15-minute what we're looking like. Okay, so look at this big pressure right here. Okay, nice bullish candle you can see forming. All right, now resisted right here just because of this overall bearish momentum that we had at this structure. Okay, price tried to retrace, held support and pushed back up, but then it filled that wick. All right, price, like, that's a lot of volume. Like, you guys understand, right here is a big volumized candle. Like, that's one of the biggest bullish candles we've seen in the last little bit, and it negated like 1, 2, 3, 4, almost 5 candles. So we gotta, there is buyers here, okay, especially in GBP USD. So let's check out maybe the 30-minute too. 30-minute time frame is also very important when you look. Okay, you can see that it made a dip down below that mark in terms of 30, right? That's why you had your retracement. Okay, and now you're starting to see some bottom wick. We just got to watch the price action in terms of the smaller time frame. That's the only area that we need to watch. So you can see the 30-minute still looking good, has a lot of opportunity for continuation. We just got to get past this overall resistance. Okay, you can check it out full day. Okay, you can see the top wick now. Remember, we talked resistance here. Now it's getting top, not closing. It's not even breaking above these bodies. All right, that's why you're getting the selling pressure here. We need to watch and monitor now this area, like similar to gold. All right, right here, right here. Okay, so we'll see now. This is going to be buyers. So right now, guys, it's acting as it's like there's buyers in this area. Okay, having pending orders, but we got to see now, is this going to break? And if it does, we're going to have our continuation. Okay. Okay, let's watch. Guys, if it breaks here, like, the overall momentum is, like I said, it is bearish. Okay, if we looked at GU on the daily, like if you look on the 4-hour, GU is very bearish. Okay, you can see clear as day. Nice little selling pressure here. Last, since November 22nd, it's starting to sell. Okay, so that's why you're getting these short-term pullbacks for maybe the overall continuations. You can see it's right near the 200 getting resisted. Okay, it's now going to approach the 9. Let it bounce off this area right here. If it starts to break here, guys, if GU starts to break here, look for it to maybe come back down probably to roughly this area right here. So if you were in from here and you're still holding, you know what I mean, it's going to come probably back down and start to raise maybe about 5-10 pips of your profit. Okay, so just keep that in mind. You don't want to over leverage when you're doing these types of things. Okay, and this is why, you know what I mean, runs 5 pips. Okay, pairs are nicer because they're a bit slower than commodities and indices. So if any kind of selling pressure is going to happen, it's going to be looking at down here. Okay, it's got to break below this, but we're looking at down here. Okay, and remember, it has to break there first. If not, it's just going to hover, consolidate, sideways trade, bounce in the structure before making its overall next move. Okay. Okay, there's gold. You can see that area right there is very key. Resistance. There you go. Members, check the chat. That's just me. So there's the overall target, guys. 1790, 1785. Okay. Had a lot of opportunity to reverse, but you can see it was negated by this massive bearish candle. And why? It's bearish on the daily. Okay, it's bearish on the daily. That's why you're having this overall continuation here. Okay. GU is selling off. Okay. We'll flip over there in 2 seconds. Okay, guys, so if you held, it's looking good. That was around almost a 45 pip trade. Okay, and looking now, it's going to have its continuation. Why? Because it's bearish on the daily. Yep, so we need to find some next targets on gold, guys. So we have to go to our hourly, and you can see over here, price still has a lot of opportunity to fill. Okay, but let's check out our 30-minute. Next area is right here. Okay, so you can see if it breaks, you're coming to low at 1783. Okay, 1783, so we'll drop it down to 5. Okay, so here's your break, here's your new candle open, guys. Here's your retest. All right, let's see if we're going to get that overall continuation back down to the next area. Okay, so if you're in from anywhere in this, guys, anywhere in this, just remember that price, it broke through a short-term demand zone. All right, so we got to remember that price can start to reverse. Okay, what I mean by that is it can go bullish. Okay, like there's a lot of selling pressure here, but it's got to go bullish, it has to break these key areas right here. Okay, we're looking at the next target. Obviously, if it breaks, it's going to be right up here, and then we have to break these wicks for the continuation all the way back up to 1790. Okay, all the way back to 1790. So let's check out GU. Let's monitor that. Gold was pretty nice today. It's choppy, but very nice. Okay, overall continuation sell. Okay, so here we go, guys. GU, you can see that it now sold off, holding some support right here. Okay, holding some support. Let's see if it's going to start to break, guys. If GU starts to really dump down here, okay, remember the overall target we're looking at is the overall entry right here. Why? Because it's previous consolidation. Okay, so let's watch and see. I'm waiting for price. This is the key area right here. There you go, guys. There's GU. It needs to break and hold with a retest. Okay, I told you I don't always like putting these things on there because they take away when you hover over them. Okay, so if you guys are looking at selling GU, all right, the overall target, it's right around here. Okay, all right, so 842, guys. Looking at Nasdaq as well. All right, looking at Nasdaq as well. Okay, so GU, guys, we're looking here at overall target. If it's going to sell, is coming back down to here. Okay, but it has to break with a retest. Let me explain this a little bit better. Okay, so it needs to break, come down, hold in this area, which will be this right here. Do you see that? See the structure right here? It's got to break below there, and if it holds, that's when you get your overall continuation. Okay, if not, guys, GU is going to continue to walk back up if it holds support here. Okay, if not, that's your overall bearish trade. So let's monitor this, go bearish. Okay, and then we'll check out our gold for 2 seconds here. Yep, there we go. Short-term pullback here. Okay, we'll watch gold. I'm not looking for anything until it gets above this moving average right here, guys. So I'm actually going to set an alarm. Okay, and you can see the alarm right here. See how it does that dotted line? As soon as price gets there, it's going to trigger it. We're going to get a notification. Okay, that's as soon as it's starting to cross there. So let's monitor GU now. Okay, still holding some support. All right. Coming into 845. All right, 845. There you go. There's your sell. Little slower than not today, guys. Not much you can do. Watching both US 30 and Nasdaq for guys. Okay, so they're not breaking it. Do you see, guys, how they're not sending it below? This area is holding nice support. It's starting to push up. You can see the buyers there, but the wick is pushed through. So that's one thing that is a good sign for the overall continuation sell. All right. It's also going to get held up right around this area right here. You can see. All right. It's done at previous structures, so you have to assume that it will probably go with normal structure. Okay. So here's your gold. It's touching the 9 EMA. Can guarantee that. There you go. Okay, it tapped it. Now we're watching gold. Okay, this is an engulfing candlestick starting to form. Okay, let's now see if it's going to hold below that 9 moving average or if it's going to push through. Okay, this is acting as nice support and resistance area. That's why I had it right here. So getting resisted so far. All right, but now, guys, remember this area is holding support. This is a bullish engulfing candlestick. Remember, we had one here. Now we're having another one. All right, so when you guys start to memorize these patterns, okay, okay, now we're looking like we're probably having a continuation. Let's watch and see. So for anything on gold, the only areas that I'm looking for are if it breaks up here, the overall entry, okay? 1790.85. Going down, looking for the bullish push, okay? Three minutes. Yeah, guys, if you guys want to like the channel, that'd be huge for me. I think there's like 600-700 people in here. I'm not always watching it, but it's a good amount. So gold sell-off was nice. And yeah, if you could, that'd be great. Okay, let's watch GU now. Remember gold, guys. Remember we have the overall area right up here. So I'm going to set an alarm. And we'll go check out GU. Gold is tricky, okay? Gold is tricky. Do you see how there's all these buyers in here? It's because it's in demand area. Overall selling pressure is real, okay? But that's why, like I said, you're getting a lot of these buyers just because the overall area that you're in. Okay, so here's the overall break. Okay, so if guys, if it doesn't continue here, let's look at this right now. Let me just draw this across. Okay. Make this white. This right here is the only area. Remember? Structure. This is why I had it breaking, retesting here. All right, looking for the overall continuation. Retesting here, which is the bottom of these wicks. Price has not made it below. All right. We're going to watch now, see if it will, but this is the overall area right here. These wicks are key. They're very key, guys, in terms of structure. Members, for the US 30 thing, you should be good. Yeah, you should be. All right, so let's watch. Okay, we'll take a quick look at Nasdaq as well. Look what we have forming on Nasdaq. All right, let's check with the 15-minute. Nice little reversal play. Okay, it's starting to get some resistance now. About 11 minutes in. Looking for the overall hourly. Let's check it out. Okay, guys, so this is where trading before on Nasdaq. You can see now it's heavy consolidating. Look at now Nasdaq. All right. Let's see if it's going to form cup and handle. All right. Let's watch. Overall target for Nasdaq, guys, if it's going to continue bullish, right here. Okay. Let's watch. If it gets rejected here at this previous wick, it's going to continue in its sell. All right. So I'm not going to spend too much on Nasdaq. I'll look at doing it around 9. Okay. Okay, there's GU. Let's go down to the 5-minute. Here's that new GU candle. Okay, that's what I wanted to see. Market's a bit slow today, guys. Okay. Let's watch. See now, GU is starting to test. Okay. They're going to come back down and test here multiple times. Okay, I'm telling you, because they've done it before. All right, you can see in previous structure they're starting to push it down, push it down. They're not allowing it to break. Okay, so price may not continue here. It might actually find some support and walk. All right. So there's not much movement, guys. You can see for yourself. Like we just kind of, I can only explain so much. But 9:30, I think will be the next big move. Maybe 9 o'clock too. You can start to see it's actually flipping switch. Okay, before making its overall continuation move. But and the only reason why that is, the price didn't even get below here where the overall structure was. Right, it's still getting held up at that wick. All right. So let's watch and see. Let's look at our gold. Let's maybe monitor some gold here. Okay, and I'm going to just set one alarm on GU right there. Okay, so there's gold, guys. There's gold. Look at that continuation. Didn't even make it above here. Okay, all right, so similar to previous, you can see now it's just getting pushed back down, retesting here. Okay, if this holds here, guys, you have a shoulder, you might have a head, and you might have a shoulder here for the reversal. Okay, but you can see it's not having too much erratic move like it obviously did yesterday. So if you're still in sells, guys, great. If you're not and you're flipping to buys, just remember it retraced back down. A lot of people maybe caught this bullish engulfing candlestick. I'm waiting till up here, and the only reason why is because of selling pressure. I can see like an extended W pattern, like a double bottom forming. In terms of price, okay, you can see that price is making lower highs and lower lows, and the overall RSI is trying to go bullish here. Okay, so I'm waiting for it to break above that 9, looking for the overall potential continuation. Okay, so guys, it's coming into 8:52. I think right now, because of the slowing of the market, I'm going to leave this on. Okay, I'll be right back in 2 seconds, guys. You know me, drinking a lot of coffee. A lot of people are complaining that I'm drinking too much. So, but now you got to give me the 2 minutes rest. I got to go to the washroom, and I'll be right back. Okay, so guys, take a washroom break, and we're going to chart most likely Nasdaq US 30 leading into market open. Okay, so let's watch and see what happens now on gold. Okay, you can see it starting to flip and retrace, holding above the starting to hold above the 9. Okay, GU moved up. Let's see here for 2 seconds. There you go, guys. Remember, it did not break below here. We talked about this structure. Okay, this was the key structure right across the board. All right, now they're approaching that overall 1336. Same entry, guys. Same overall entry. Okay, very, very good in terms of GU. So let's watch and see. I did mention before you can have a push continuation movement. Let's just watch and see if price is going to go continue or if it's going to get rejected here at the 9 and have your overall bearish momentum. Okay, so monitor GU, guys. I'll set an alarm here. I think we already have one here just in case, and then I'll set one down here as well again. Okay, and then we'll flip and go to gold. All right, so guys, give me 2 seconds. I'll be right back, and we will continue with our indices and focusing on gold and GU. Okay, all right, guys, 2 seconds. Hey guys, sorry, we're good to go now. Okay, so you can see gold. It hasn't made it up. It's still in that area. Okay, still in that area of rejection. Okay, so let's watch and monitor right at that 9 moving average. Okay, so right now it's kind of free balling it. Okay, we're in no trade. It's kind of in no man's land. So let's watch and see. Okay, let's check out our GBP. You can see gold is continuing to sell. Let's watch GU. GU is trying to move, guys. Okay, so one thing I can see forming. Okay, if GU does not make it above here, guys, okay, do not take this. Okay, you can see the overall trend is bearish. That's why I don't like these charts. Sorry about that. We have a steady downtrend forming on GBP/USD, so we have to break above here for the overall continuation. All right, so hopefully that makes sense. We're now approaching a resistance downtrend on the 5-minute. Okay. Okay, guys, US 30 is running 10 pips for the members. Okay. Okay, so let's monitor GBP USD now. You can see about a minute left. Okay, this is going to be the leading into the 9 a.m., which is the new hourly and the new 4-hour candle. Okay, so let's watch and monitor. We saw what happened yesterday. Okay, we saw what happened yesterday based on everything, guys. Gold dumped, US 30 pumped, Nasdaq had a nice move, and we're going to watch now, and that's why you wait until the hourly candles are open. Okay. 30 seconds. Let's check out our DXY really quickly. You can see sold off here, found some support, breaking above the 9. Now it's in like no man's land too. All right, so we got to watch and see. It is having some consolidation currently before making its overall bigger move. All right, so let's watch and see. We have a yes, exactly, Jeremy. We have a 45 in 45 minutes. We have a orange folder, but before that, it's New York Stock Exchange. Okay, so there's a continuation on gold. All right, if gold breaks here, guys, 1785, you can see it's got to break now. This overall wick be having its continuation. Okay, if it holds here, guys, this could form an inverse head and shoulder pattern, which could be bullish. Okay, but the tendencies of that, because of this overall bearish pressure that's come in the market, is it's very slim. Okay, so gold can continue to be in sells. We just have to monitor it. Okay, just have to monitor what's going on, guys. US 30 is running 15 pips for the members. Okay, so that's good. Okay, so this is the 9 a.m. candle, guys. There's about 4 minutes. The 1 minute has gone past it. You can see there's not much erratic movement. Buyers are trying to find some support here, but there's a lot of push down below that 9 EMA. Okay, a lot of push down. Okay, oil, guys, we'll quickly check to the moon. There you go. There's an oil move right here. We already had it previously charted, but bullish engulfing, you have a nice little rise here. Okay, so we weren't watching oil, guys. We're watching obviously gold and some other things in terms of GU, but oil made a nice move. Okay, made a nice move here. That's US oil. Let's check out UK. UK oil is the exact same thing. All right, don't have anything charted on UK, but you can see clear as day that it's making nice moves to the upside. All right, so what we're going to look at is monitor GU. Okay, see how it's trying to break. Okay, guys, 400 likes, 50 more likes, and I will chart either US 30 or Nasdaq. Okay. Okay, there's US oil. Same with GBP USD, it's starting to rise. Okay. Remember, this was the area where GU got rejected before, so we need to monitor and see if price is going to actually have another rejection area. Okay. Or if it's going to break through with the momentum that we have formed. Pushing, pullback, pushing. Okay. let's monitor gold now. Still not much on gold. Okay, still not too much on gold. Okay, so 9:03, we'll watch the first 5-minute candle. No movement, guys, no movement. All right, GU is still trying to rise. Okay, we'll monitor both GU and gold. Okay, guys, 7 more likes and I will do a US 30 or Nasdaq. Okay, our US 30 trade for the guys I sent to the Zoom group, they're up about 15 pips so far. Okay, okay, let's watch. Okay, there's GU, guys, having its continuation. All right, here's the rejection. This is where it got rejected before. Okay, so if it gets rejected here, guys, it's making a double top. Okay, with the overall neckline starting to form. Nope, we're looking like we're having a continuation. Let's watch. Okay. Okay, guys, so it's looking like it's getting some rejection here. So you can see if it does, that's going to form a double top. Okay. Overall neckline break, guys, we still have it set up here. It's right down here. Okay, so it's still going to follow this pathway. That's if it starts to form, but if not, it's going to continue. We still have this overall nice bullish momentum here. Okay. Okay, US 30 is running about 17 pips, guys. So we'll look at Nasdaq. Okay, we'll monitor GU as well as gold. We're going to do a Nasdaq top down. Okay, look at gold now starting to form some selling pressure here, bouncing right back down to that 1785. All right, so let's check out Nasdaq. See how she's looking today. Nasdaq had some nice moves yesterday, but now you can see it's consolidating. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to do a top down. Let's remove that 9. Okay. Guys, US 30 is running 20 pips on the buy. Okay, selling pressure here. Also, we have a high candle in terms of the wick. So we're going to remove this. And then we're going to trap this overall area right here. Okay. Flip that over to green. Guys, it's 9:07, okay? Tons of time until 9:30. Tons of time. Okay. And then we have Guys, US 30 is running 25 pips on that buy. Okay, if you guys caught it, you're good to go. Can I stop blinking? Okay, that's the weirdest thing I've ever been asked in my life. I'm sorry that my blinking offends you guys. I really am apologizing about that. So, yeah. I don't know what to say about that one, man. Someone asked someone to not blink. That's pretty incredible. All right, so then we have the hourly. Okay, now we have some support forming right down here. All right. Okay, so perfect. Just tightening everything up here. Looking good. Formation right there at the bottom of the wick. Perfect. Okay. We also have a nice little support forming right there. Perfect. Perfect, 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 guys. Okay. So you can see on Nasdaq, it's trying to retrace. It's getting a lot of top wick and it's selling off here, okay? A lot of top wick and it's selling off. Okay, right there. Yeah, 30 minutes. All right. Check with the 30-minute uptrend we have forming here, okay? Check with the 30-minute uptrend we have forming. You can see now that it's starting to get rejected here. It starts to come down here in this demand. It's going to start to break, okay? When it starts to break, you can start to see that the overall trend has been bearish, and it's because the bearish divergence that we had spotted from the weekly analysis, also from yesterday, the massive sell-off here, okay? So from the 15, now we're going to drop it now, sorry, from the 30 back down to the 15, okay? So you can see clear as day that we have some nice support forming right here. Make that 30-minute, guys. My apologies. Should be baby blue. Okay, 4 minutes. Okay, so Nasdaq, guys, it could be forming a double top here. You see a top here, top. You can see that price is not overbought yet. It's looking like it's kind of horizontally equal, okay? And if not, guys, you can see the price is starting to make a little bit high. So let's watch. I like Nasdaq right now with a nice little break right here, okay? Let's watch. Guys, US 30 is almost running around 30 pips, okay, from that overall entry that I sent to the group, okay? So let's watch and see. Okay, we'll go down to 5 now. Extend this over a little bit. All right, now we'll update this. We're on 9:15, but it's looking pretty good so far, okay?
Check out gold, buddy.
Okay, so now we're good. Nasdaq is nice, all right? There we go. Look at the top wick, guys. 2 minutes and 29 seconds leading to the 9:15, all right? 1790.85. Okay, guys, I'm closing my US 30 trades, 2 orders of 25 pips each. Okay. Okay, about a minute and 53 left. All right, so the overall target we have here, we have an alarm set on gold. There you go, 1790. This was set previous, guys. I told you this is the buy, 1790 to 1793. This is around 20 plus pips, depending on where you got in. Okay, if you got in from down here, you're way more. All right, looking up here, simply because of that 9 moving average cross. And you'll see it when I put this on. Okay, so see it cross below here, pushing, holding some support now, and now you're starting to see the walk to the upside. Overall target is going to be 1793, but the overall area that it could get rejected is this overall previous neckline break. Okay, so that's where the target is. So let's watch and see. All right, so we have an alarm set. Let's check out our GU trade now. 14. Maybe we'll stay on gold for now. Okay. Hit the 9:15 candle. There's about under a minute left here. We'll watch gold. Okay. Okay, so here's the pullback, guys. I believe it's going to hit 1793 unless this candle closes and it doesn't close near or above here. Okay, so this candle is going to close. You can see it's getting a little bit of resistance here. Previous wick. All right. So last thing you would want is to just open up, then go bearish. All right. There's a lot of buying power here. We have some engulfing candles here that I've shown. That's why you're getting that bullish support. All right. Okay, 5 seconds. I'm going to switch over and check GBP USD. All right. So here's the open of that 9:15 candle. We're going to see if they're going to fill the wick of this previous candle right up to there. If not, you can see they're going to get rejected. And why? Because these wicks right here have been acting as resistance for quite some time. It started at about 8. Okay, 8. Attempted again. 8:05. 8:15, 8:20, okay, then at 8, 9, 10, you can see it was rejected again, but now they might actually have the power to continue past this area and break and touch 1793, maybe get to the overall upside. Okay, so I want to check out GU for 1 second here. You can see the price is starting to retrace. Okay, so it pushed, guys, and it tried to break above here. Remember, key areas, guys, right here. Key areas, okay? That's why you're getting that overall sell. Only areas for sell, guys, is down here. 33615, 1415 area, okay? That's the only area because that'll be acting as a neckline. If this holds as a double top right here, you can see top, top. We're going to see now if it's going to hold resistance and start to fall. If not, the GU is going to continue to walk back up, touching this overall moving average, but before 33791. Okay, so I'm just going to move this over. Oh, so you guys can see this here. There you go. Okay, guys, US 30, it's getting some resistance here. Okay, but it's still breaking up bullish as of right now. So let's go check out 917. We'll check out our Nasdaq. I'm only going to do Nasdaq today, guys. I'm on to US 30, but Nasdaq right here in terms of the sell-off, we talked about a double top. Okay, top, top. Okay, neckline break right here. Okay, if not, it's going to hold and then start to walk back up. So there's your gold trade, guys. Let's see if it taps. Okay, there we go. Gold is walking up. If you got 1790, guys, anywhere down here, you're looking good. Okay, it's having a continuation. Okay, so watch gold for about 3 minutes here. It tapped, guys. My suggestion is I would look at, remember, secure your stop loss at break even or trailing stop with 10 to 15 pips. If you guys want to know how much this is, if you can't add this up, some people can't. I understand that. Okay, you're looking at maybe 20 pips. Okay, that was a 20 pip in micro movement from here to here. That's a $2 move. Okay, that's a $2 move. All right, so price is not going to break above here. And what I mean by this is price needs to come up here. Okay, start retesting this area. Retest and have a continuation. All right, that's the way it goes bullish. Let me switch this over to green. Okay, but it's got to get past this area right here. That's where I have the retest. All right, you can see it. Okay, so we'll flip back. About a minute left here. Okay, we'll focus on gold. We'll check out GU right before we look at charting finishing Nasdaq. Okay. US 30 is still running, guys. Okay, it's still running. You're good to go. All right, so just monitor US 30. I wouldn't be entering in now. That's the only thing. Dusto, my man. Read. Bearish on gold on the daily, brother. Okay, gold is 10 to 15 pips. This is your retracement. So I don't. It's tough, guys. Some people, I don't know if they know how to read or not. All right. So let's check out our GBP USD. Okay, indecision. Indecision. Okay, there's GU, guys, coming to 920. We'll focus on Nasdaq in about a few minutes. Let's watch. Okay, perfect. 4 minutes and 20 seconds. Gabriel, I think that's the true case. All right. Okay, so look, guys, getting rejected here. Heavy resistance starting to form. Okay, heavy resistance starting to form. So guys, if it doesn't hold here, remember this is the key right here. You can see as the last little bit it's been sideways trading. Okay, this is it right here, starting to look at selling off. This right here is the neckline break, guys. Okay, if GU is going to continue bearish. Okay, let's check out gold now for 2 seconds here. You can look at GU, guys. Remember, overall break is down here. Okay, overall selling pressure for the M pattern. All right, double top, which is having GU continuing on the daily. Okay, so if you really need to see it with the chart, that's it right there. Okay. I'll update this here, make it less thing. You're coming into 9:30 now. All right. All right. So now, guys, we have it set up. 2 different areas ready to go. Saving it. Good to go. And now we'll flip to Nasdaq. All right. 922. Before I do that, one last second, I just want to check out gold here. Okay. So there's your push. Quick 20 pips. Now you're having your overall selling pressure. Why? Bearish on daily. Okay. And you can see a lot of the selling pressure right here starting to sell off. So if you guys didn't take profit right here with 20 pips, you're not happy. Remember, 10, 15 pips, it says it right there. Okay. So now we'll look at the overall next trade, which is going to be Nasdaq. Okay. Going to be Nasdaq. Let's watch and see. Okay, so remember, it actually shot down right here. We looked at maybe a double top forming right here. Top, top, okay? Now we have some resistance forming. If this starts to form and break out, guys, this is going to be a neckline break, okay? This is going to be a neckline break. So let's watch and see here. We have resistance forming. It's just because of this overall structure. This is the nice area right here at the break, okay? So right in this area, right here, all right? So if we're looking at anything, guys, for long, this is the area. Okay, perfect. Looking for that overall move. Okay, so let's watch now. It's okay, guys. We have no issues. If you guys don't think we don't have a big group, I can pull everything off YouTube and go private. Okay, so watch for the W pattern here. Okay, if not, it's going to switch and switch into a sell down here. Okay, so we're looking at selling into demand area. So is that a good idea? Not necessarily. Okay, but how we got to watch this is watch price. Okay, we got to watch price. Okay, about 5 minutes left. All right. Okay, let's watch now. Nas coming in at 925. Yeah, guys, if you want to join with us, we have stocksnipertrading.com. All right. Right in here, go to membership section. We have our monthly, and then we have our PayPal right here. Okay. So keep this in mind, guys. 2022, everything's going up. We're redoing our website, adding quite a bit more. Trust me, we have people now who going to be some fun things. So if you want to grab it now, guys, before the price goes up, it's going up in 2022. I'm telling you that right now. Okay. So let's check out our GU right before. Okay. So you can see it's starting to getting a little of that selling pressure. It's coming to an apex right now. All right. Okay, so let's monitor now. Check out gold. There's your overall sell. Nice. Okay, so quick pips, quick 20. All right, move this over here just so I don't crowd everything. Okay, now you're getting overall continued sell. Let's go check out NAS. All right, guys. Okay, so 926, guys. So let's watch and monitor this. Perfect. So we'll get everything set up. Perfect. Okay, guys. Oh, that's a little bit big. My bad. Make that around 11. Then we'll watch it right here. Okay, so we're in a nice little area right now. All right, a lot of opportunity. I'm gonna actually just throw this down here. A lot of opportunity. All right, so if it's breaking bullish, guys, it's up here. Okay, if it's breaking bullish, it's up here. If it's not, you can see it's holding below supply. They might try to push it back down, getting in this overall demand area right here. I'm putting this as neutral for now, just because I want to see what's going to happen in terms of the actual market open. Okay. Sell off right before overall market 928. We got about a minute left here. Let's watch and see. Omar, hey buddy, I'm not doing crude oil. Okay, if you remember, maybe I will do crude oil for you, but right now, no crude oil. If you want crude oil, I'm sure there's plenty of other people streaming that can give you crude oil. Okay. Okay, here we go. 40 seconds left, guys. 40 seconds left. Okay, guys, so you can see it's going to be a possible continuation. Let's see Nasdaq right down here. All right, let's watch it. What's going to happen if we miss it? That's the overall pump, but the dump is coming down here, guys. Okay, if you're new, don't be trading this right now. But if you're not, this could be the overall opportunity for selling pressure before market starts to open. All right, right around here. Let's watch and see what happens. All right. Okay. Okay, guys, let's watch US 32. Nasdaq is starting to prime a little bit. Members, check the zoom. Okay, there's US 30, guys. Members, if you check the zoom, you'll see it. Let's watch and see. Okay, now we'll focus on Nas. There we go, guys. Let's watch. Okay, look at Nas starting to sell. Okay, double top formation here, just about to enter. You can see top here, neckline. Talked about this, looking for the overall sell. Okay. Let's watch now, guys. Let's monitor this. Guys, US 30 buys here should be in profit if you took it from the group. Okay. Send it right at the chat. You can see, guys, it ran. I mentioned it right around here. So if you guys got that, you're good to go. Okay, you can see that top wick starting to form. All right, keep this in mind. Look at Nasdaq. Okay. Okay, let it break, guys. If you're still not trading here, you're still not new, or sorry, you're new. Don't worry about this. Just watch it, see how it trades. Okay, see how it trades. There's no news right now, guys. This is the New York Stock Exchange Open. Okay, in about 15 minutes, we have the 9:45 news. Okay. minute and 52 seconds. Let's watch and see. We'll flip over and check gold here for 1 second, okay? Just because I know a lot of people are actually watching gold. Okay, you can see what gold is doing. It started to flip again. I don't like the way gold is trading right now, okay? The overall best opportunities we had were the sells and the buys. Let's just leave gold alone for now, okay? Look at GU. Look at GBP USD still hovering right around that area, okay, for where we're making this next move. So we'll keep an eye on GU. There's not much you can do right now, and just patiently wait and watch it. But we'll see if we're going to get overall continuational movement. All right. Okay. Nasdaq. About a minute left here. You can start to see it's selling off. All right. Okay, there we go. Nice sell-off, guys. Nice sell-offs coming to here. Okay, US 30 selling off too. It's perfect. Quick little scalp in the morning for the US 30 buy. There we go, guys. Nice. Look at that continuation. Okay, so you can see Nasdaq ran. Now watch for the pump. Okay, they sell it off here. We're going to see now if it's going to retrace. How far is it going to go? Overall target was down here. Okay, now we got to see if it's going to have a continuation or resistance rejection. Okay. All right, so let's check this out on the 15-minute here. You can see that's a big sell-off. It's not breaking below, guys. Okay, so if you're still, it's only 9:35. So if you're not in this, guys, don't worry about it. Watch, just watch and see how this is going to play out. All right, watch and see how this is going to play out. Okay, 350, here we go. Here's your retracement, guys. Okay, so this is good for people who have never traded the 930 open, okay? You're going to have a pump, okay, or you could have a dump, whichever way it goes. And a lot of the times they tend to reverse, okay? So this is the 930, now you have 935 retracing. It's going to retrace and come back up and probably test the 13. There you go. It's doing it right now. Let's see what's going to happen. Is it going to get rejected at the area, or is it going to start to break through and then lead into maybe the overall buying opportunity? Okay, that's what we need to watch. Make sure that we're actually getting key areas being broken to have the overall continuations. The only way this is going bullish, guys, if it starts to break this overall 9 moving average, finding some support here, and then it's going to start to walk to the upside. Well, let me just play this out for you. Pushing up, okay, retesting, and having this overall continuation. Okay, and if it does that, you're looking at breaking that moving average. Okay, the 9 moving average, what it's doing now. Okay, now you're starting to go continuation, so let's watch and see. Guys, US 30 is a beast. We were in buys and now we're in sells. Okay, look at US 30, guys. I told people to grab the wick. Okay, that ran about maybe 15-20 pips, 20, almost 30. Okay, now I'm in on a sell right now. I'll send it to the group if you guys really need to see it. Got in right around here. Okay, wanted to see the rejection, continued, entered in a sell right here for the overall continuation. Okay, it's running about 40 pips. Okay, so let's watch Nasdaq now. Okay, guys, checking the zoom. About a minute and 25 here. Okay, there we go, guys. Nasdaq is rising. Look at this nice bullish momentum here. Okay, let's watch and see. If it starts to break above here, guys, it's going to start to fly. 16,374. That's the overall move. Okay. Okay. There's Nasdaq. Very bullish on Nasdaq, guys. Very bullish on Nasdaq. Look at that candle, guys. Amazing. Okay, so if you guys caught from the bottom, you're good to go. All right. Now they're going up to that area of supply. So let's watch and see. Are we going to push through it, or is it going to get some resistance here? Let's check out the 15-minute. All right. See if we see anything forming here. Look at that top bottom wick, guys. See, it's selling off here. Now you're getting your overall pump. Okay, so let's watch and see. Okay, so there's 5 minutes until we have this news. Okay, so we have US folder news, okay, based on 9:45. So we have flash manufacturing and services PMI. Okay, so let's take a look at this. It's a lead. Why traders care? Okay, it's a leading indicator of economic health. Businesses react quickly to market conditions, and their purchasing managers hold perhaps the most current and relevant insight to the company's view of the economy. Okay, so PMI, Purchasing Managers Index. All right, this will have. You can see that that one was bearish before. Okay, and then it was bullish. So we're gonna see now what's gonna happen when these news folders drop in about 5 minutes. Okay, in about 5 minutes. Okay, let's watch. Members, check the chat. Okay. Check out gold. There's your gold. Choppy as hell. That's why we don't focus on gold, guys. Wait for the indices, you'll see. In terms of 945. All right. There's your Nasdaq. Okay. Starting to pump. Let's watch. Remember, here's your retest. The break, broke, retest here, and now we're starting to form some continuation. All right. There's Nasdaq. Here's that double bottom. Let's see. Extended double bottom, guys. Extended. Okay, let's check out our US 30. Okay, pumping. Okay, retraced. Look at the moving averages now. It's getting held up. All right. About 2 minutes left until 9:45. Okay, that's going to be that news. So I want to check out gold here one more time. We'll check out GU and we'll check out the rest of them. Okay. So look at gold. Still hovering in an uptrend here. Okay. It hasn't broke below that 9. Every time it comes there, it bounces back off. Okay. So Just monitor gold here. I'm not going to watch it. We're probably going to watch US 30 or Nasdaq leading with this news, okay? But just watch for gold. Gold can still flip, okay? And go bullish if it starts to retrain and hold this 9 and start to walk up. If not, guys, if it starts to break here, you're just going to get a continuation, okay? So let's check out GBP/USD as well. Still forming, guys. Still forming then to that consolidation area, waiting for the news, okay? So let's take a look at Nasdaq. Trying to pump, okay? It's trying to, you can see by the top wick, all right? So we're going to focus on Nasdaq for about a minute. And we'll focus it through news, okay? Let's watch and see. So guys, if you haven't done anything yet, okay, it's perfect. Remember the 9:45, 9:30, and I have wait 10-15 minutes here. You're waiting until orange folder news, okay? So you can see you would have missed all this move right here. That's okay. But then you're looking at right now. We have literally a neckline forming on Nasdaq. Is it going to break? Is it going to go continue bullish? Until this trend, we have to wait and see in about 20 seconds here, all right? Okay, about 15 seconds. All right, guys, here's that news. Okay, let's watch now. Here we go, guys. We're approaching it. Members, if you took the last thing I said to you, you should be in heavy profits right now for the buys, okay? We switch from buy, sell, buy really fast, about 3 trades. Now watch Nasdaq. There you go. Double bottom break, guys. There you go. See now? Okay, about 3 minutes left here, guys. It's just starting to break above. Okay, so now we got to see if we're going to get a continuation. If you guys got this, you're looking good. It's just starting to hit TP. Okay, just starting to hit TP right now, so it's good. Okay, let's check out GU as well as gold, but check out Nasdaq, guys. If you hadn't got that sell, you're good. If you got the buy down here, guys, you guys are laughing. Okay, but now even if you got from here, you're looking at about 20 pips. Okay, 20 pips breaking above moving averages, holding support here, following this trend. This is what you followed right here. Remember how it break? We had a break, retest, holding support here, and that's what you're getting your flush moving up. Okay, all right. That's what you want to watch on gold. There's nothing going on gold, guys. Would you rather get head faked out, or would you rather watch a trade that's maybe going to move? Let's watch. All right. Okay. Guys, if you're in this trade now, if this is not satisfying you, I don't know what will. You need to rethink your mentality. This is 20 pips. This is good enough. If it rises some more, fantastic. but you should be moving your stop loss to break even and securing some of this trade. All right, like for real. If you don't, you're greedy and you believe it's going to go. Let's just watch and see what's going to happen here. All right, this would be the overall next TP if it's going to continue bullish. Let's watch. US 30, guys, for all the members. There you guys go. There you guys go. Okay, we had a buy here, sell, okay, and then we had a buy. I just sent my ticket to the group. Okay, you can go check that out. Look at Nasdaq, still continuing. If you guys miss this, that's okay. Honestly, maybe you're too scared to trade market open, or you're not familiar with it. Maybe it freaks you out. That's okay. But that's why, guys, like I mentioned to you, you're gonna have a push then a pull movement. Okay. So if it hits here, guys, remember this is higher time frame resistance. All right. Guys, if you're in US 30, I would look to close it. Okay. Same with Nasdaq. I would look at taking the profit here. Okay. Just to be honest with you. All right. It's up to you, but that's just my suggestion. Okay, this is why. Nasdaq is still rising, guys. GU broke. Let's see. There's your continuation, guys. Right move, just wrong time, but it still held support. Okay. Right move, just wrong time. Overall sell was down here. All right. Let's watch GU. Okay, gold is going. Let's check out gold here. There we go. I thought you said gold was moving, guys. Nothing on gold. Nothing yet on gold. All right. Nasdaq, though, on the other hand, is still pretty good. All right. We'll watch GU and Nasdaq. Okay. About 3 minutes left. There you go. There's your push. Okay, about 2 minutes left. Okay, GU hit TP. Okay, let's check it out. Give me 1 second here. Okay. There you go. Yep. Perfect, guys. So basically, let's explain GU. Okay. Opportunity down here was the best. Okay. Had overall resistance now forming. Why? Because of this area right here. Okay. You can see the previous consolidation. All right. Clear as day. Push back down, then had a 3-bar play looking to make its overall upward trend. All right. Nasdaq is still looking good, guys. Obviously now you're getting some resistance there. You can see it's bouncing within the 2 zones. Okay. Looking for the overall next big picture. Okay, is it going to go bullish? That's the thing. We don't have anything set. We have overall supply there. Okay, so it's bouncing from supply and demand. Okay. Let's watch, guys. There's Nasdaq taking off. Okay, let's see if we're going to get that continuation. Boom. Let's go, guys. Guys, US 30 is still holding good. All right, let's check it out. So your buys are still good, but it's starting to get some bottom wicks. So let's just monitor it. Be careful with US 30. Last thing you want is it to sell off. Same thing is kind of happening to Nasdaq. It's getting overextended. It's getting exhausted, right? The volume, you can see that we're not heavily overbought just yet, but the volume, you can see it's indecision forming to make its overall next big move. Okay, there's still a lot of buyers here. You can see by this massive engulfing candlestick having its overall continuation. All right, but now, like I said, it's like a sprinter. You know what I mean? When you're sprinting, all right, it you get tired after a certain marathon or whatever it is. 400-meter dash, 200-meter. You need a break. So that's what this is happening. It might be a break for exhaustion, and then we're going to see if it's going to have a continuation. All right. Here's the new candle open. You can see it's starting to get rejected below that 164, almost 1517 area. Okay. So but we need to now watch price. There's a lot of top wicks starting to form here, so look for price maybe to bounce back down right on 16,395. All right. Okay. Let's check out US 30. US 30 is still rising. Okay, guys, US 30 is still rising. It's looking very good. So remember, guys, this was the play of the day for the group. Okay, we had a couple buys, a couple sells. It was really good, but now, like I said, we're in over exhaustion. We can still get a continuation, but it's 9:55, so the next hourly candle is starting to open at 10. Okay, so we want to monitor now GU as well. GU got some resistance. Look at this, got rejected at 1.33791, pushed back in this consolidation area, which we can see we had once before. All right, so let it figure out, let it do its next move for making an overall continuation. All right. US 30 is rising. Okay, just seeing it on my other monitor. Let's check out Nasdaq too. It's about to, so we'll wait and see. Okay, guys, before I bounce, okay, guys, I just want to go over this with you really quickly, okay? Because a lot of people who have questions, guys. We do have a group, okay? We trade Tokyo session, we trade London session, all in our private Zooms. Eventually, trust me when I say, we might be changing up our YouTube stuff and changing up the times. Okay, so we'll be letting you guys know that next year. For all the members that have been joining, it's going to be a huge thing for them. Okay, so guys, 50 hours a week. That's, like I said, Tokyo sessions. Okay, 4 Tokyo sessions, 3 London. All right, we do 3 webinars per week. We have a webinar today. Okay, from 12:30 until about I believe 2. Okay, so just make sure you check the schedule. All right. We have a bunch of different videos and webinars from our boot camps and ones that we've created for basically beginners all the way to intermediate. All right. So next, guys, we've been providing like 3 to 5 trade ideas per day. We had a massive US 30 sell-off yesterday for 150 pips. Okay. I sent that to the group, and it ranged around for about a couple hours, and then it finally had its sell off. All right. And guys, we don't just do indices and commodities, there's pairs as well, and we do all different types of strategies based on that: double tops, double bottoms, buy stops, sell stops, limit orders, different things like that. Okay, so guys, just scroll down, check the site out. I know you guys have probably been a lot of it already. Okay, guys, this is what I want you to show you. Follow us on Instagram. Okay, it's growing very, very fast, just like our YouTube channel, and then also we have Facebook. And then this is the one I wanted to focus on, guys. For right now, until we migrate over to what we're building, this is what we're using: Telegram. Okay, do not fall for any other Telegram group other than ours. Okay, we don't take any money and invest it for you. It's nothing what we do, nothing like that. All right, so This is the broker that we suggest, that we use personally. There's no spreads and commissions on indices, and it's for say a 1.0 is standard. It's $4.50 per lot, so it's pretty good. Okay, join the newsletter, guys. What we send you is some blogs. All right. This is obviously our blog section. You can check it out. It's free content, ready to go. A lot of good information here, trade recaps and different things like that. This will only be available until the end of the year, guys. I'm telling you this right now because we're going to put a lot of this stuff on private, and a lot of our blog section is going to be a little different moving forward. Okay. And then last but not least, went over our membership, guys. Same thing applies for PayPal. If you guys want to get our bronze, silver, platinum, you guys will be included in our boot camps that we have coming up. Okay. So check it out there. Join. If you have any questions, send us a message. All right. This price is going up, guys. Just being honest with you, we're booking too many people. It's taking up a lot of time. We go for about an hour and a half. So if you guys want to book leading into 2-3 weeks, you guys can join in on that. But that's just basically the information on that. Okay. So, guys, always make sure to pay it forward too. Okay. That's why we go live streaming on YouTube. You know what I mean? We don't need to at all. Trust me when I say, and things are going to be a little bit different in the new year. We'll update you guys in terms of what's happening, but just make sure to understand, always pay it forward, okay? So, with that being said, let's check out and finalize the call, guys. We're doing Nasdaq. You can see it's still forming its consolidation, okay? It's still forming some consolidation based on the overall bigger move. So let's just watch and monitor this. Members, I'll update you if anything happens, okay? And then we're going to be looking at GU. Let's finalize this. Okay, GU hit that overall target, pierced right through. Now looking for maybe the overall rejection. It's starting to open up, okay, in that previous consolidation area before making its next move. Okay, members, I'm sending you a thing right now. Okay, so GU can see it's starting to retest. All right, that overall consolidation structure. Let's check out gold. Finalize the call. This is why I said I didn't want to trade gold after our moves, guys. Okay. The only reason why is because look at the choppy action here. You had selling off, pushing, and then it's just barcode action here. Okay. So just watch and see. All right. And then finally, we'll look at our US 30 here. Okay. Starting to form. All right, guys. So you can see it pushed up hard, okay, got rejected. Now it's coming back and possibly retesting this overall higher time frame support or resistance area, okay? All right, so guys, it's 10 o'clock. We're good to go. We can see we had nice moves on all pairs. Gold was a little bit iffy. You know, Nasdaq and US 30 were good. All right, so let's watch and see. Let's take a look at Nasdaq one more time. You can see the Nasdaq starting to sell, guys. All right. Let's watch here. Guys, for real. Okay, so pressure on Nas. That's why I told you to close it. If you're not happy with 20 pips, this is the result you get. If you're not happy with 20 pips, that's the result you get. So I want you to take a look at one last thing before we go. All right. This overall sell area is still good. Okay, so if it starts to drop in here, guys, this is the overall another entry, 16,321. All right. 16,321. So keep that in mind. Members, will update you. We'll update you based on that and any other further questions that you have. Okay. So, guys, with that being said, I got to bounce. All right. We had some weird comments on YouTube today, but that's, you know, it is what it is. So, yeah, guys, I'm a normal person. I breathe and I blink just like everyone else. So I hope you guys can understand that. And definitely looking forward for tomorrow. I'll do less breathing and blinking, and hopefully we can survive the call. And we'll go from there, guys. But yeah, so 10. We're going to be doing probably 7:15 tomorrow for a continuation. We have some news, I think, so we'll check that out really quickly before we bounce here. Let's check it out. Okay. So tomorrow, guys, tomorrow we have 8:30 news, unemployment claims. Get ready, guys. This is going to do a huge shock to your account if you don't understand how to trade news. Okay, so we're going to be doing this live, so hopefully you guys can understand that and watch. Okay, but big day tomorrow. Okay, and we also have some US 10 a.m. news. So if you guys are good and the likes are good and you guys understand that I breathe and blink like everyone else, then we can maybe stay until 10. Okay, so good call, guys. Thank you so much. We'll see you tomorrow, and I hope everyone has a great day. Okay, guys. Talk to you later.
Thanks, Dave.
Okay, guys.
Thank you. Thank you.